Today I'm going to show you how to play Sorry by Justin Bieber on piano. It's relatively easy. It's just basically chords for most of the song, so it shouldn't take you long to learn it. So it's in the key of D sharp major, but that chord isn't actually played in the song. It's just you play the chords that are in the key of that chord basically. So yeah, it starts on like this anyway. So it's I don't know what this chord is. I did look in my chord book, but this chord wasn't in there, so let's just go with a kind of G sharp sus4 kind of chord. It kind of sounds like that, if anything, but it's basically the right hand's going to play G sharp, A sharp, and D sharp. So the left hand's going to play G sharp. It's going to play the root note for the chord that you're playing with the right hand. So that's the first chord, is this chord, and the next chord you go is to a, I think I'd say C minor ninth chord. I could be wrong, but I think it's a C minor ninth chord, the last I remembered. So it's basically, imagine you're playing an inverted C minor, but you're adding the A sharp. So you keep if you're playing it with an index finger, keep your index finger on the A sharp, and then you just go to this kind of C minor ninth chord. Move the other fingers, the other notes. G, A sharp, C, and D sharp. So that's what you're going to play for that. So we go again. Like the first two chords of the intro. The last chord for the intro and for the verses too now is going to be a nice A sharp major chord, which is a really nice chord, one of my favorites actually. It's just simple, it's just the basic inverted A sharp minor chord, F, A sharp, D, the right hand. Left hand's going to play A sharp, as the left hand's just playing the root notes. So, they all know. That should sound familiar now, the intro. Might be a bit slower than that, but I'm just, you know, going at my own pace. And then this is the next part here. You do this little like rundown on the piano, like a little walk down of piano notes, which is played on a kind of is it kind of like a brass on a synthesizer or something? It's kind of some sort of brass sound, but it goes, the notes for that are, so C, D sharp, G, G, F, D sharp, C, so that's that basically. And there's also this other part you hear as soon as the song starts. It kind of goes like, it just kind of goes. I don't play that personally. You can if you want, but that's just like a some sort of sound on a synthesizer that's played. It goes. But you can play that if you want. I don't play it because I just like to play it on my own way. But you can play it if you want though. So that's there if you want. It's optional. Anyway, moving on. After that, after the last chord of the intro, before the verse comes in, before it goes. Then the I know you're making mistakes maybe once or twice. So I just need a rush of forgiveness. Yeah, I'm just speeding it up just to save time. But I don't know all the lyrics to the song, so I'm not going to attempt to know like I do. But basically, it basically repeats that all those chords in the exact same order repeat through all the verses, all the way to the chorus, all the way to halfway through the chorus before it changes, just before the "you know, I know that I let you down." It changes then, but until then it stays the same, so that's why it's just basic repetition basically. It stays the same, so that's why it's really easy to learn, because the chord order isn't that complicated, it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, it's a fun one to play, pretty easy. Chord-based song obviously, but anyway, to the chorus now. Then you go, is it too late now to say sorry? Same thing. So, missing more than just your body, oh no. Is it too late now to say sorry? Now this is where it changes now, when he says, I know that I let you down. It basically goes to an F minor, so inverted F, not an inverted chord, it's the root chord, the root chord of F minor. It starts on the F, so that's why it's the root chord. F, G sharp, C. So the left hand plays the simple F. So you can play C if you want, like as a power chord, because an F as like an F power chord if you want. It's up to you. I do sometimes, but let's just go with the F for now. So I know. Then it goes back to a this kind of like G sharp sus4 chord that we said we were gonna go with. Could be wrong, but we're just gonna go with that because I have no idea what chord it is, honestly. Left, so right hand's gonna play. I've showed you these notes before: G sharp, A sharp, and D sharp. Left hand's playing G sharp. So, and then after that it goes to A sharp major chord, F, A sharp, D. So F, A sharp, D. Left hand's playing A sharp, which we've already established now. And then it goes back to the start again. Sorry, yeah. So I'll just start from top again. Is it too late now to say sorry? Same thing. No, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? And then it basically goes back to the kind of the intro order of chords and the verses, which is the sorry, yeah, G sharp. So that's gonna chord to the C minor ninth chord to the A sharp major chord. Is it too late now to say sorry? More than just your body. Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know all that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Sorry, yeah. Sorry. By the way, this little oop part does get played throughout like those sections, but I just wasn't playing it. I was just because I was putting it in perspective. But basically, it'll go on the chorus real quick. That was just improvisation. Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? Sorry, yeah. So that's more or less it, guys. You can rewind back if you need to. It shouldn't take you long to get down, though, honestly. It's really simple. One of the most easiest songs you can probably play. Probably is probably the most trickiest part of the song, and even that wouldn't be considered tricky. It's still easy, but it would be like the hardest part compared to everything else. But it's still easy, though, so you shouldn't have much trouble with it. That's more or less it, though. So hopefully you can go and learn that now and have fun with that. It's like I said, if you want to end it on this D sharp major chord, you can. In the song, it just ends like this. The outro is just the same as the intro, basically. And then you hear like a little drum beat at the end, like a little beat that just finishes the song. But you can finish it on a D sharp major chord if you want, like this. If you want, because it really sounds complete when you play that chord. It gives it like some good closure to it. So that's up to you. That's how I do it. So you can just go. Anyway, just do whatever you want with it. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. That was Sorry by Justin Bieber on piano. Stay tuned for more, and have a good day, and I'll see you later. Okay, peace out.